There's something special about the land here in Bentonville. Farmers are designing a way to nourish Northwest Arkansas.
And these small patches of land are making a big difference in our community.
Today, Jenny and we are visiting a friend of ours, Chef Cooper, who lives on this farm, the Sunpainted farm, but he also has a restaurant on this farm that focuses on crop to kitchen.
Crop to kitchen.
I like that.
Yes.
Chef Cooper, he's kind of a staple in our community. He's got an amazing restaurant right off the square in downtown Bentonville called Conifer. Every time you're in there, it's a different menu because it's seasonal. It's what is growing at the time. So his focus has always been pulling locally from the community. He's a great guy, and I'm excited to try this new place. It's like all the rage here in Bentonville right now is to go check out Wren. So yeah, we're getting a little sneak peek of it today.
Hey, Chloe.
Chloe, how you
Jenny.
doing?
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Welcome to Sunpainted Farms.
Thank
This is so pretty.
Thank you. So I am the farm manager here, and
Okay.
I started in February. It was actually a team of young women that all started this farm, which was really fun. So
Amazing.
it hasn't even been a year yet.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have been like working hard. It's bio-intensive micro-scale farming, and so we do low-till. We consider the life of the soil and the
Yes.
ecosystem, the micro-ecosystem that we're on, and that's really important to us.
Look at the bee, so sweet. But
He's
it's
sleeping
perfect.
in there.
He is. He's
Yeah.
taking a little nap.
Each week, we actually come out and harvest flowers and make bouquets for the
Oh,
restaurant.
wow, love that.
What I love about farming here is that I work with the chefs inside, and they are so creative with things that I've known were edible in like my farming career, but I've never actually
Known
eaten.
what to do with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never known what to do with them.
Yeah.
And so it's been really cool to see them transform it into something
Yes.
so delicious. This is radicchio. It's a chicory, it's a bitter green.
So what do you use this for?
This is a good question. I use radicchio, but not like they use radicchio in the kitchen.
Okay.
So do they base each day's menu on what's fresh and available and ready to harvest?
They have a hyper-seasonal menu, and
Yes.
so whatever they have, they're changing. If it's not weekly, it's close to that. This is our farm cat, Cayenne.
Cayenne.
We do a lot of experimental things in this plot, pushing boundaries and doing little science experiments, and we're finding new varieties that are like culinary and like really unique that you wouldn't see at the farmer's market.
Right.
And
That most people don't know about.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, that a lot of people don't know about. And so that's been fun for even me to learn about that I wouldn't normally grow at like a production farm.
It's so compact, but so
Yes.
efficient. There's so much going on in a little space.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Well, and
is
most
efficiency.
people are in neighborhoods where they don't have 10 acres to do whatever they want. So I love
amazing.
this because you can do a lot with a little.
Absolutely. So Matt has a few things planned for you guys in the kitchen.
Okay.
And you will be using okra and radicchio. So I will show you how to harvest radicchio.
Okay.
The variety is called Belfiore.
And this is different than what was up there,
It's different.
yeah?
Same plant, different variety. So what you're looking for is a dense head. So you can squeeze the head of the lettuce, and you're looking for the one that is most dense. So if you can tell, like some of the younger ones.
This one's nice.
Oh, that one's really good.
Yes.
one's really
so yeah,
good.
what you want to do is go close to the soil line, but not below it. Just cut it straight across. Nice.
That's
The
so
red
pretty. Look
Yes.
at that.
So do you want to leave some? Will it grow back, or is it one and done?
It's one and done, straight across. Perfect. So I will take these
Okay.
from you,
Okay.
take them to our harvest bin, and take it to the
Okay.
kitchen.
Can we look in there while
Yeah,
you're
go
doing
ahead
that?
and look at our
Okay.
high tunnel.
Oh, wow.
God.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a little tomato jungle.
Here you go.
Oh, that one looks good. You can't take all those tomatoes.
I know, I'm just taking a couple.
We still have summer stuff in the tunnel right now, and that's the benefit of the high tunnel.
It gives you a few months on either end.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
so it extends each side of the season.
That's amazing. And then I see you have greenhouse
We
as well.
do,
So what do you
yeah.
use that for?
In our greenhouse, that's where we start our seeds and
Oh,
have
okay.
our transplants.
Now, when will these go into the ground? Are these winter seeds?
Everything in here will be planted in the high tunnel for
Okay.
the winter.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So they're about ready.
Christine is
Oh, yeah.
harvesting some herbs and some garnishes and some things to make tea. And so you
Oh.
can head over there and meet her.
Amazing. How big do you think this little piece of land is?
I don't think it's half an acre.
Hello, Christine.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good to see you. Of
course.
Oh my gosh, how
How's it
pretty
going?
is your little tray?
So I am one of the head chefs here,
Okay.
along with my co-chef, Tommy O'Connor.
Okay.
But my main role is farm liaison. So bridging the gap between the farm and the kitchen. I also say
Okay.
I want the transition from Mother Earth to the plate to be as seamless as possible.
I love that.
So
and I mean, that is seamless because it's
it is
literally next door.
through our side door.
I was just thinking about just the sustainability aspect of this. There's no trucking, you're walking out here in a garden that is
Yeah.
literally serving bees and butterflies and
Yes.
the people of our community, and it's
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's honestly such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
I always say I feel like I learned more as a chef out on the farm than I have in the kitchen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was out here with Chloe and them building the farm prior to opening, and I feel like that was the most foundational part of my career as a chef, was building this farm with them. So
That makes
it's just
a lot
been
of sense. That's
yeah,
amazing.
so much connection to
Yeah.
this land and in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
Chef Cooper's a big fan of herbal teas, and so we always want to have something for the guests to take home at the end of the night and remember their experience here at Wren. So we've done a couple different things. We've harvested honey from our bees, and then we've done jams and jellies from summer fruits. And so now we're going into preservation mode.
Yeah.
We're dehydrating teas. They actually carry so much flavor, you'd be surprised. So I have a couple things here, but this is anise hyssop. It's a licoricey fennel flavor. You can smell it and even taste it. That's the flower. And
Oh, you can smell the licorice in it.
isn't that
Yeah.
interesting? And it has some good
Oh, yeah.
medicinal benefits as well.
Yeah, like digestive.
Yes,
I guess, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Look at you.
Fennel, I mean, yeah.
Utilizing all these small ingredients on the farm, you have to be kind of creative. And so I've learned just by tasting. And you know, the common phrase, what grows together goes together. So I think that we've got pretty much all that we need. So we can go inside and make a little batch of tea.
I
Okay,
love
let's do
this.
it.
Great.
Well, it's just so
Such a cool
pretty.
room.
Yes, so welcome to the Culinary Library. This is where we do menu design and our farm meetings. It's just kind of like a nice zen focused space.
Okay, so this is stuff that
you.
you've dehydrated.
So yes, this is already dehydrated, and this is the foraged wild mint.
Okay.
It is so potent, it's insane. So that's the base of this tea.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
have some of the lemon balm as well. I'll go ahead and start preparing some tea for us.
Okay. Do you want me to pass out
Yeah,
glasses
these
here?
vintage.
So these actually
these are
belong to
beautiful.
Cooper's mother. And so they're kind of a family heritage
I was
piece.
gonna say they are beautiful.
We've just kind of tried to put pieces in here that connect
Thoughtful.
to our ethos of Wren, and what it stands for is remember your name. And so,
I love
That's the
that.
first time I've heard that. So Ren is
Really?
remember your name.
yeah, so remember your name, and that's kind of where the story lies. There's so much family here. You know, we've all worked together pretty closely, and we all bring our own story. I think everyone who works here has all walked different paths of life. And even, you know, just in my own personal story, coming here and having the farm, my twin sister was one of the lead landscape architects on the project. So I see my sister in the landscape. We all have some sort of connection, which is just so much fun. So yeah, this is our tea.
Okay.
Mountain mint, anise hyssop, roselle hibiscus, and then some lavender as well.
And so these actually don't have any tea leaves in them.
No
It's
tea
all
leaves.
just herbs. It's
All
amazing.
caffeine-free, all herbal.
Can I just dehydrate my own herbs at home without a dehydrator?
What I do sometimes is I'll take lavender stems like this, and you want to kind of tie them loosely, and then you want to hang it upside down in a well-ventilated, cool, dry area. And then once it's fully dry, you can then pick off the buds and brew it in some tea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
I can really taste the lemon. It feels like if I had a
Citron.
cold or something like that,
Yeah.
it would be really good for me.
That's a very bright, citrusy, kind of cooling tea.
Yeah, honey's beautiful.
We have 2 colonies on site and a full-time beekeeper. So that is the late summer harvest, our most recent harvest.
Okay.
It's interesting how each harvest tastes so different depending on how the seasons turn. And so we're going into winter, and that's when we're starting to really hone in on preservation.
Right.
And, you know, how are we supposed to keep these crops alive in our kitchen even in the dead of winter? And so each day, the chefs walk the farm, and we're talking with Chloe. Chloe, what is that? Can we use that? You know?
Yeah.
And it gets your mind going and your creative process flowing, so.
Kind of like going back in time, really. Like, I mean, you have to eat during the winter. You've got to
Absolutely.
figure it out.
And it's been trial and error.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, of course.
So Chef has some plans for us to prep for the week and prep some fun things for you guys to try. And
So finish up our tea because we have to get to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to
Fantastic.
work.
We were told y'all needed some help in the kitchen.
Absolutely. Today's big prep day. It's the day that we do everything in the kitchen, from menu development to like checking on the garden, talking with Christine, talking with Chloe about what we have growing, what we need to use, whether it rained too much, whether it's gotten too hot or too cold.
yeah.
We have to learn to pivot with the land and the weather and everything else. And then after we figured out what the menu's gonna be, we jump back into the kitchen and then we're just prepping.
Okay.
You know, we'll make our master list like right behind you have on the wall right there, everything we have to prep, things we need to use, and things we're R&D'ing. Today you've got filming up there. Tommy is kitchen organizer and the co-chef here. There you've already met Christine.
Yeah.
And she's the liaison to the farm, but all 3 of us really work together to do everything. So
I was gonna say, you would think you were all brothers and sisters. I mean, really.
You spend 16 hours a day with people, then like you see them more than your family. Like we act like a family too.
Yeah. Fight like a family every now and then.
Yeah, like I mean it's a democracy, so if like I get outweighed, then I get outweighed. And so this is a green chickpea pasta. I'm celiac. The restaurant's dedicated gluten-free.
So do you use rice flour or what do you?
So we use rice flour to dust it, and then the pasta itself is just, you know, my pasta recipe with just the green chickpea flour.
Oh, that's nice.
It creates this perfect consistency and texture.
So everything at this restaurant is gluten-free as well, just like the other. Okay.
Yeah, anything that I'm involved with.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives us this amazing opportunity to be everything for the people that have dietary restrictions. So, you know, we create menus specific towards the guests that come in. So we had, you know, 18 covers the other night, and we had 13 dietary restrictions.
Wow.
So that means we cooked 14 different menus.
Wow.
10 courses each.
You're basically doing what I do every night for my 5 kids.
Yes.
What you do?
Well, what Dave does. I'm the eater, he's the cooker. But we have to plan what you like, what you're allergic to.
Oh, yeah.
So, REN is an acronym for Remember Your Name. My grandmother used to sign all of her letters, Remember Your Name. And she used to mean that we were a reflection of those who came before us and those yet to be, so we have to honor each other. And that means like community and building each other and learning, evolving, and growing together. So that's what the vision of this entire place is, really, is to support local farmers in the way in which they need and want to be supported. Yeah. So use the things that they need us to use, things like that. Compliment, don't try to compete with. What we want eventually out of this valley is we want you to be able to like go to Tuckaway and get something from their farm and then come here for dinner.
You're helping each other out.
Bringing back small, beautiful little American farms and bringing local food back is so important.
And everybody rises collectively. I love it.
Right.
Love that.
Yeah, we all learn, evolve, and grow together. Okay, I'm gonna get y'all to help me do some filling. So what I'm gonna need you to do is right in the center, and we're just gonna do about that much. And about an inch apart.
Okay.
Just like that, all the way down.
You know, my parents owned a bakery for 50 years.
There you go. So you know exactly what we're doing.
Back on my childhood.
Yeah, this is a house-made ricotta with a little bit of the Violet Delight eggplants that we've grown on our garden.
Okay, so Tommy, what are you doing then?
Tomato apple salad. We got 2.
Wait, those are apples?
Yeah, these are apples. We got 2 different types here. One is cool Mount Rose apples from Oregon. The pigmentation in the skin changes their color as they ripen up.
Got a little bit of bronze fennel from our garden as well. And then so over here,
okay, yeah, what are we doing here?
We're just gonna take this, we're gonna just gently fold it over like that onto itself, and then get in there and just press it like that.
Get your chance.
Okay. Get my chance.
You get your chance.
Just like that.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty perfect.
So you just go in the center, you make sure you get the edge right there, and then just push down, and then just kind of give it a little twist.
We need to get one of these at home. That's so cute.
Isn't that cool?
What did we put inside of here?
This was ricotta.
Ricotta
Homemade
with
ricotta?
eggplant, though.
So you got milk, cream, a little bit of lemon juice to set it, and then a little bit of sea salt. And then we just strain it, Let it sit for a few days, and then we've got this beautiful creamy, it's almost like a fromage blanc, like a French fromage blanc, so it's a super spreadable, great little cheese that we use for everything. And then we chopped in a little bit of Violet Delight eggplant. So we roasted it, we char it, we squeeze it all out, and then we just chop it up and fold it in.
Is this it right here?
This is it right
Yeah, that's it. That's the Violet Delight right there. That's what it looks like.
I mean, you charred it.
Yeah, so we char it pretty hard to kind of get it nice and soft. Open it up, and then just scrape out the flesh nice and easy.
And then that's it.
So a little bit of za'atar, a little tahini, some salt and lemon juice, and it's good to go.
This is the same Violet Delight eggplant that we folded in, chopped in with just lemon juice, a little paste, and then we've got our ravioli. This is going to be a Benny seed emulsion. Benny seeds are an heirloom variety of sesame seed. All these products have to be refrigerated because they're fresh. All of the enzymes, all of the really good nutritional content is still there.
So this is the radicchio that we picked earlier in the garden.
Yeah, exactly. So
Full circle here.
Full circle. This is the first week we're getting to use it. It just matured. So we're gonna start putting it on the menu here starting tomorrow. Roast it on the charcoal grill. Hit it with a little tare, like a marinade for different meats. But we like to treat vegetables sometimes like meat and use that to highlight the vegetables. I'm gonna cook off a little okra here in a second. Put that on top with a little olive oil. And then if y'all want to, just take this spicy yogurt sauce. And you can just go over the top or around the side or whatever you're kind of feeling.
So is there any right way?
No, there's no right way. There's no wrong way. You're good to go. You got it. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I think there's a wrong way, Dave. Actually,
no,
there's
that's punk
a wrong
rock.
way.
I like it.
It's a happy day.
It's okay.
I'll give that kid some crayons and go send him over to a table.
Oh, he fixed your smiley.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We just needed more sauce. That's
Yeah,
all.
you can never have enough sauce.
More sauce is always good. What order should we go in?
You know, I would say let's
fresh
start with
first.
this. Just tell me what you think about the bronze fennel. So it's a smaller variety of fennel that obviously has a different color. It's bronze, and you really just use the fronds. Fennel is my favorite vegetable, so.
Okay.
Okay, so while we're eating this, though, I have a lot of questions about the whole property, but in particular, this building that we're in.
Oh, the house, the barns,
I
everything
love
that's
this.
here.
I love that it doesn't feel like I'm in a restaurant. It feels like I'm in someone's home having a nice meal.
It was. So the original house that we're sitting in right now was 1800s. We were able to maintain the original roof, which is great. And then the beautiful and crazy thing is when we took out the second story, we found the original house over that. They built a house over the house.
Oh
so
my gosh.
in the dining room, you'll see that that was the original house.
So was your renovation pretty smooth, or?
No.
No, never is.
No.
You had an idea when you began that it was going to be nice and
Oh, we
smooth.
did. We had an idea of a
Always.
budget, but when we began too. You know, right when they're in the renovation process, when we got all the framing in like we wanted, the big tornadoes hit.
Oh, man.
And on the course of the property, we had about 8 trees that were 200-year-plus old trees, and we lost all of those. One was right outside the front door here, and it fell on the house in the middle of the renovation. Luckily, it didn't damage the house. Like, the original house held it.
I'm a builder, and I can
just
still
shows.
say they don't build them.
They don't build them like
No.
they don't
We
build
just
them like that anymore.
we don't have the materials that
Nope.
they used to have.
No.
We don't. I mean, they probably came in this 1800s house.
Yeah.
Whatever trees were here, that was probably all hardwoods.
Yeah.
They milled them and built the house green, and then it gets slowly dried and became, I mean, a fortress.
Yeah.
Literally. A lot of people think, okay, if I'm going to do a remodel on a house, I'm going to save a lot of money. It's a lot of times it's easier to just to doze it and
Just
start
doze it.
over,
It
but
would've
there's
been
so
better,
much history that would have been lost in this, and character.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, like the
you
original-
can't
like-
build this character in. It's just here.
No, these are the original 1800 ceilings.
And that you kept stuff, I mean, in the library, that you've got that original chimney coming up.
When you walk in here, you automatically have stories built within the space that you can share and people can feel. And
Maintaining the soul of anything is just at the core of everything.
That's the key word too. Houses, they do. They've got
do have a soul. Oh, no.
I mean, you can walk in a house and you know right away. We've done enough. You know right away.
You probably have stories about that too, but when we were building and stuff like that, we found out very quickly that there was a soul to this house. And it told us when it liked what we were doing.
Yeah.
There's 2 existing barns on the property. There's one that's behind the property here that was built in like the 1900s. This red one over here that will eventually be our farm stand, where we'll support all other local farmers, local meats, local eggs, have people from the bike trails and stuff be able to flow through.
This was all fantastic. And so when someone comes for dinner, they get 10 courses, you said?
10 courses, and we throw some extras in there every once in a while.
And you never know what you're gonna get when you come. It's whatever's fresh and whatever's here. I love that.
It could change weekly, it could change daily.
Yes.
Aspects do change
love that.
weekly or daily.
I loved the okra.
The experience here overall has been incredible.
Thanks for showing us around.
I appreciate the day. Yeah.
We will get out of your way.
You probably got a lot of prep left to do.
Never stops.
I was literally blown away by the amount of produce that they can get out of such a small plot of land.
Yeah, I love the way everything on this property is being used and being appreciated, and I just love the mindset here at Wren that starts with Chef Cooper actually coming from his grandma. Really feels like a family. Like you're walking in and sharing a meal at someone's home. It doesn't feel like a really fancy restaurant. It feels really accessible and beautiful and warm, and every chef here is inspired to try something new and to mix flavors and try new things. And
Are you talking about my happy face?
I was
try
just gonna
something
say,
new.
they even encouraged Dave to use his artistry
And then they fixed it.
on a dish, and then they fixed it.
The tea was impressive.
Yes,
I mean,
the food.
you know what I want to do? I want to go home and I want to get a book on what edible plants can I go forage around my property. I'm going to create some teas for you, Jenny.
I don't know about that.
We'll try them on Jenny
dangerous.
first. Like you said, it does provide inspiration to go home and maybe in a little smaller way do some of the same things at your own home.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Yes.
Let's go home.
Yeah.